we still got monkeys.
What is atheism? In the most fundamental sense of the word, atheism is without gods, or a disbelief in supernatural beings. You often see the word stretched to include the free-thinking community, rational thought, critical thinking, or sometimes even the scientific community. I wanted to use this video to dispel some of the misconceptions about atheism. So the first one is my all-time favorite, which is devil worshipping. Devil worshipping or Satanism is not synonymous with atheism. As I have previously defined atheism, it is a disbelief in supernatural beings. Supernatural beings include both the supposed good supernatural being, which in Christianity would be God, and the supposed bad supernatural being, i.e. the devil. So you can see how this would be an issue. If you don't believe in something, it's kind of hard to worship what you don't believe in. Which brings me to the second most common misconception that I have come across, and that is this idea that atheists are mad at God. Again, we have the same issue that we had with the devil worshipping misconception. In order for us to be mad at God, we'd have to believe that God existed. And if we believe that God existed, then that takes us out of the atheism category. A third common misconception is this idea that atheists have not read the Bible or read other religious texts. And while it's not a requirement to become an atheist through a deconversion process, if you will, many of us grew up in religious households, particularly here in America. And we were exposed to the religion of our parents, and we are familiar with many of the stories in the Bible or in the Quran or whatever religion our parents chose to indoctrinate us with. Hence, using a religious text to support your claim that your supernatural being exists will not be too effective. In fact, for some of us, it was the religious text, it was the reading of the religious text from cover to cover that led us to atheism. A fourth misconception is this idea that atheists are inherently evil or immoral or don't have a code of ethics to follow because they don't believe in any supernatural being. They have nobody to answer to. And this is a serious misconception. Society sets its norms. Most religious people do not follow their religion to the T. We've seen this all the time with the Bible, for instance. It's treated like an a la carte book. Oh, we don't really want to talk about the slavery and the rape and all of these things that have been determined to be ills of society, but we're going to follow the supposed good parts of the Bible. Well, then you're really not following the Bible. You're following the social norms. And it's the same social norms that we follow as atheists. A fifth common misconception is this idea that atheism is a religion. As I defined earlier, atheism is simply a disbelief. A religion is a set of beliefs. The problem here is that when a person identifies themselves as an atheist, you know nothing about what they actually believe, as opposed to when a person identifies themselves by a particular religion. For instance, Christianity. When a person identifies himself as a Christian, they tend to believe that A, there's a God, B, they follow the Bible, C, they believe in Jesus Christ. I mean, these are things that are common among Christians. The closest that an atheist comes to identifying with a particular set of beliefs is through humanism. And though arguably you don't have to be an atheist to be a humanist, many humanists are in fact atheists, and they have a set of beliefs. So that would be more analogous to an actual religion. But atheism in and of itself is not a religion. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this helps for those that were or are confused about exactly what atheism is. And feel free to leave comments if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you for your time.